a man who says anything is possible, and he's living it, and he's proving it tonight. Jonathan Pascual.
Jonathan Pascual was a man on a mission at the 2024 Ironman Kona World Championships. Diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, the 50-year-old Filipino overcame challenges to reach his dream finish. An athlete for over 2 decades, Jonathan learned that he had stage 4 mediastinal paraganglioma, a rare tumor that metastasized to other parts of his body, like his bones.
Towards the end of 2021, all the way to March, I was having symptoms of shortness of breath. When I go up the stairs, I'm short of breath. If I run for a mile, I'm short of breath. And at night, sometimes I would wake up just gasping for air. And the most telling symptom really was when I get up from a sitting position or lying position, I would get dizzy, my vision would get dark, and I would pass out and drop like a log and hit the floor hard. I would also wake up with my face swollen. My body was changing and I was getting fitter and leaner. I was losing weight just because of the training, but my face didn't look like it. My face looked like I was gaining weight because I was so puffy. And when I swim, or sometimes in the morning, I would see my veins on my neck just thick as ropes, just popping out. And I told them, I think I need an echocardiogram. And that's when they advised me to go to the emergency room.
And as long as the cancer is stable, I think we're in good shape.
When I was scrolling through that CT scan, I knew that I had cancer even before the emergency room doctor told me that I have cancer. So it was pretty surreal to hear that. However, I can tell you, Bim, I was not shocked, only because in 2007, I had a brain tumor that was removed.
Jonathan came to a point when he thought his Ironman dreams were shot. The cancer began eating away at his bones, and he experienced a lot of pain. But retiring wasn't on his mind.
I thought that the best way to live the remainder of my life is to simply do the things that I've always loved to do.
Oh my God. All right, maybe I'm at the top. I've been climbing for over an hour.
And I had to rebuild myself to get up to a point wherein I can say, maybe I can do this again. I gave myself the chance. I allowed myself to run again. And I said, maybe I can keep running. And being an athlete for over 2 decades, I knew that it's going to take time.
The Ironman event put Jonathan to the test. The marathon involved a 3.9-kilometer swim, a 180.2-kilometer bike ride, and a 42.2-kilometer run.
The swim is the most difficult part for me because as soon as I go in the prone position, naka-ganyan na, ang nangyayari dahil dun sa blockage ng tumor na malapit sa puso, lieg ko yung mga veins na block ng tumor, yung dugo naiipon sa ulo ko. However, going out the 1.2 miles out, I knew that I was already struggling. I was short of breath, but I kept going. When I eventually got onto the shore, my face was purple, my lips was purple. It was a crawl. Para na lang akong gumagapang sa paglangoy. At narinig kong 2 minuto na lang ang natitira. Noon ko lang pinayagan ng sarili kong maging emosyonal at alam kong meron akong tsansa na matapos itong Ironman. Dahil alam kong malakas ako sa bisikleta at malakas ako sa pagtakbo. I pushed on the bike. I was shooting for 5:30 p.m. However, just because I think I was strong on the bike still, I passed a lot of cyclists and I actually arrived in Kona at 5:15 p.m., 15 minutes ahead of my predicted time. The run itself was the best of the day as far as the 3 events. I never slowed down. I'm running at 12, 13, or 14 minute per mile pace. Dahil this is a dream about to come true, crossing the finish line, running the red carpet of Kona, the World Championship. I'm running towards the light and the roar of the crowd. All I could hear in my mind are the words, keep going, finish what you started. I am running towards my wife, my son, and my mother. I believe there's so much goodness that came out of training for Ironman and completing it. I believe that this is a continuation of living the way that I've always wanted to. And I can help save people's lives. Doing another Ironman is a possibility. And like I said, you don't know what you're capable of doing until you find out for yourself. It's just that you have to do the work to get there.
Living with cancer is no different. I endure daily suffering, but choose to smile to lighten the burden.